because I'm taking time off of my football watching schedule to make this video. Quick recap, yesterday we had some really good games. TCU dominated Ole Miss 42-3. How about that SEC West, everybody? Not having a very good showing in the bowl season, are they? After that, you had Boise State upsetting Arizona in a very thrilling game, 38-30. That was a lot of fun. Arizona pretty much lost that game for themselves. They had a chance to tie the game late in the ball game, but the quarterback took a sack with 6 seconds left in the game and no timeouts and lost the ball game. What can you do? You got to throw the ball away in that situation, man. You can't take that sack. And then the game of the day yesterday, Georgia Tech upsetting Mississippi State 49-34. Another excellent football game, and another huge defeat for the SEC West. And the SEC had a bad day yesterday. They can bounce back today with Auburn and Alabama both going at it, but if they manage to lose one or both of those games, SEC's reputation this bowl season takes a huge hit. Now for today's games, we got Auburn and Wisconsin. Playing right now in the background, Wisconsin went up a touchdown. This has always been a pick'em for me. Surprisingly, Wisconsin and Auburn are very close when it comes to rushing yards. And that's going to be the key for Wisconsin. They're going to have to be able to run the football because they can't throw. They're very one-dimensional. They're very incapable of throwing the ball downfield. But Wisconsin has a very, very good defense, and Auburn does not. Auburn's been playing tired for the last half of the year. They've not been getting the yardage they're used to getting. This is a pick'em for me, but I'm rooting for Wisconsin, so I'm going to go with Wisconsin. But this game's going to be very close, I think. Very, very close football game. Michigan State, Baylor. Again, this one's going to be close, but I am more confident picking Michigan State over Baylor, and here's why. Everyone's talking about Baylor's offense versus Michigan State's defense. I think people should be talking about Michigan State's offense versus Baylor's defense. Michigan State's offense, I look at the stats not too long ago, they put up maybe 5 less points a game than Baylor does on average. Alright? Baylor's defense is terrible. They have no idea how to play defense. Michigan State's going to get stops. Alright, Baylor's going to get their yards, they're going to get their points, but Michigan State's defense is also going to be able to get stops. Now, can Baylor's defense stop Michigan State? Probably not. Probably not nearly as much as Michigan State's going to be able to stop Baylor's offense, and that's why I'm picking Michigan State to win this game. And I'm not just being a Big Ten homer here. These are just my honest-to-God picks. Alright, if you don't like them, don't watch this video. Whatever. Alright, next game, Missouri and Minnesota. Again, I'm going to have to go with the Big Ten on this one. I'm going to have to pick Minnesota over Missouri. Missouri's offense is absolutely terrible, and I think Minnesota is going to be able to get some good pressure on their quarterback, get some good stops on them. It's all going to come down to Minnesota's ability to get through that Missouri D-line. Missouri's got one of the best, if not the best, defensive lines in the country. Can Minnesota run on them? If they can, they're going to win. But if Missouri's getting the backfield, if they're stopping the running game, if they're sacking the quarterback, Missouri's going to win this one. This one's going to be very, very close. All right. Now, Oregon versus FSU. This one feels like an upset to me because I think FSU should be favored. But I'm picking Oregon in the win over FSU. And here's the reason why. Jameis Winston may have been the best quarterback in the NCAA last year. Marcus Mariota is the best in college football this year. I do not think FSU is going to be able to stop Oregon's offense. I think Oregon's defense is a lot better than people give them credit for. And FSU has struggled in games against NC State, Miami, Boston College, teams they have no business struggling against. Can they win against a team of the caliber of Oregon? They've already shown that they can beat up on teams that they should be beating up on. But they've already shown that they can struggle mightily against teams that they should be beating up on as well. Can they beat a talented Oregon team? I don't see it. I just don't see it. They have not shown that capability this year. Last year, maybe, but this year, no. Last but not least, Alabama or Ohio State. Alright, this is why I can't pick the Big Ten anymore, alright? Ohio State's a very talented football team, but working on their third-string quarterback, I know they were able to light up Wisconsin, but Alabama is a different beast. Alabama is not Wisconsin, alright? They're just not. Wisconsin's a good team. Alabama is a great team. And I don't see Ohio State putting up the numbers they did against Wisconsin. That's going to be Alabama all the way in that game. Hopefully, Ohio State can keep it close. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for every Big Ten team. But I just don't see Ohio State pulling up that upset. So, to recap, I got Wisconsin in a squeaker against Auburn. Michigan State in a comfortable win over Baylor. Minnesota, again, a pick'em, but that's a squeaker over Missouri. I got Oregon over FSU and Alabama over Ohio State. Alright, everyone, that's it for me. I'm going to go watch some football. I will see you later. This is Nathan. This has been my take. Have a good one.